Don't. Why are you doing this to me? I don't want StreamYard either. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan. I'm your hostess, and I'm so glad that you're here today. We are going to be talking about a lot of things today, a lot of things that y'all are interested in chat, and we're going to be talking about some things going on my channel and on y'all's channels. I'm so thankful for everybody that comes. This time of year, I'm thankful more so than any other time of year. I'm going to start out with all that are in my chat. So y'all just give me a moment. And I tried to pin my link, and for some reason, StreamYard is being cantankerous and I can't pin it. So we want to welcome Missy's channel. I understand that she's very busy getting ready for her live drawing today. And I appreciate her stopping by to let me know that she may or may not be here. Bonnie with Faith and Feathers, we're glad you're here. And she says she's got a computer camera and it's all set up and ready to go. Wonderful. I love that. And we have Creating with Sherry Jones. I appreciate you being here, Sherry. You have become a great supporter, and I'm so proud to be a part of your community as well. Randy, the Missouri Outlaw, I just love you, my brother. I thank you for coming. Thank you so much for being here. Adventures with Kenny and Debbie, I believe that you're new. And if you're not, forgive me, because, there's a lot of people that come through here. But anybody that wants to, they can drop their link. They can connect with other people in our chat. And to do that, you will just drop the word hillbilly. I see that we have, hang on a minute, I got something blocking my way. We have the handicapped traveler in here. Thank you for coming. Jamie's Country Living, I appreciate you being here. Let's see who else is in the house. The Jewish Redneck Prepper, I appreciate you being here. Everybody, thank you so much. Missy, you're welcome to come up. Bonnie, you're welcome to come up. I'll drop the link again. I don't know why I could not pin it on my phone. We're going to try that again. Now it's going to let me pin the message. So now it should be pinned at the top for anyone that wants to come on panel. Now we ask you to keep it clean. We don't want any cussing in our house. Y'all know how to behave. I know you do. But there are a few people that will come on and they will get out a little ugly with their words. Bonnie, I hope that your new cam works. We'll find out, won't we, honey? And I'm going to go ahead and take my banner off my stream and make room for anyone that's going to come up. And I'm going to get this set up. Yeah, no cussing, Missy. Oh, y'all. My cat has been on the prowl, and he is catching mice. Every year we go through this. They get everything out of the fields, and the temperature changes, and the field mice decide they're going to move inside. And we plug holes every year and find new holes and everything. We live in a double wide mobile home, so we get field mice occasionally. And this, you need to make sure your YouTube is turned off.
I'm turning it off. You said I cuss. I've never cussed in a live stream.
No, I know you didn't, but I'm saying I've had a few of them that's come up.
Oh no,
hey,
no, I don't that either. It's like, come on now, we can have conversations without.
Yeah. So anyway, this cat is so funny. He waits until night to catch them, of course.
Hello.
And Bonnie's coming up. Hey, Bonnie.
Hi,
Hey, Bonnie. Oh, look at that beautiful smile.
Bonnie. Yes, that's nice. Big old smile.
Can you
So,
all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You're doing wonderful,
Can you hear
honey.
me?
Yes.
Oh.
Woo, she's doing the happy dance, y'all. The cat is so funny because he was catching the mice and he waits until I fall asleep and then I'm waking up and I'm hearing crunch, slurp, 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 crunch, slurp. So I'm having to get up and get a happy mouse away from the cat. We just love our cat, but he is doing a phenomenal job of catching the mice for me. But we have been cleaning and trying to put out sticky traps, and we put out bait underneath the house that is a no second kill bait. Because we don't want to kill our kitty either, you know.
Yeah.
And the chickens eat them too. So we don't want to kill any of our chickens either. But I do appreciate Missy and Bonnie being in the house.
Yes.
Now, Bonnie is Faith and Feathers, and Missy is Missy's channel, y'all. So I see Papa's Kitchens come into the house, and I don't think we have missed anybody in chat. But I'm going to occasionally stop, ladies, and just introduce everybody that's come in and welcome them. So, Bonnie, you're the newbie on the screen here, and this is your first live. How do you feel?
I'm hearing everything twice. What do I
Okay.
do?
Oh, you've got your
You've got the
window.
You got to close the YouTube window.
I did the same thing. Sorry about that.
That's okay. You do what you got to do.
Oh.
Actually, Susan, I was live streaming and I forgot that I had your tab open.
Okay.
And I started to hear this voice. Somebody talking. What's happening? So I had
close the YouTube window.
Live stream by accident. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Did you get it? I don't hear it.
I got it.
We all do that. Everyone that comes on a live for the first time does that. It's not anything to be worried about. So, Bonnie, how are you doing?
Is it the rapture? What am I doing?
I wish.
How do I make sure I'm live?
You're live, honey. I can see you, and everybody can hear you. Okay, you might need
to. Missy's crocheting.
Yes.
I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but you know, I'm trying to practice multitask, and I see all these ladies. It freaks me out because I'm like,
I'm telling you.
I'm practicing. Somebody just practice. Just crochet while you're talking.
Oh my goodness, that's a huge yarn.
Wow. All right then.
Super savers. We love the super savers.
Yeah. So
everybody's
Bonnie,
crocheting.
Yeah, Bonnie is a brand new channel, y'all.
All right.
And she started her channel because I kind of challenged her on one of the lives. And I love her content.
All right.
So Bonnie, tell us a little bit about your place, your channel, and about you.
Right back.
Can you see my hat?
Yeah, I can't read it completely, but yeah.
Guess what? Guess what?
Guess
Chicken
what?
Oh, sorry. That's cute. I haven't heard that in a long time.
My kids are a bad influence. Well, it's been a little crazy around here. We got another dog, and he's insane and psychotic. So he's outside right now. And I'll check the egg decatur. So far today we have 9 eggs, but I've been hearing egg song for like 2 hours. So there's more eggies out there. Wow, this is weird and cool. I need to get a light like yours. All I have is this.
Yeah, I've worked on my lighting and I still have not got it like I want it. This is just one of those little halo lights that I'm using and a lamp. Yeah. But my overhead light makes me look blue. So when I put my overhead on, I look all blue.
Guys, I'm gonna give my dog her eye drops, and I will be right back.
Okay. And Bonnie is waiting on the eggies to come in, and my chickens are being slackers, y'all.
Ah,
They are really slacking off, but they hide their eggs. You know, they free range, so they're hiding eggs, and we don't know where
Really?
they're hiding. It's hide and seek every day.
they're staying in the coop. Michael said, we need to free range. I said, no, unless you're going to be going out there with a bucket every day. No.
I'm writing names down, so y'all just forgive me for a second.
Good.
So, Bonnie, tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you an artiste?
Oh. Hey, I just found the comments. Hi, everybody. Yeah, there's I got a lion up there. Wait, that way.
Yeah, I see it behind you.
That would be a tiger. I need a keeper.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, there's not a whole lot to tell.
Okay,
Oh,
there they
that's
are.
a
Hello,
question,
everybody.
I
Now I can see that.
hey, Missy.
Hi. No, I see you guys. I meant like the comments. Sorry about that. Yeah. So handicapped traveler, Missouri outlaw. Some people I've never heard of before. So hello.
Yeah, we need everybody
Okay.
to drop their links. So y'all
Yes.
type in the word hillbilly so you
I
can make
love
the connection. You got to yarn me?
I'm gonna yarn people that I haven't yarned before.
Ooh,
There's always a yarn with Missy.
Yeah, I learned that.
Look at
Okay,
Bonnie.
fine.
Bonnie's over there yarning too.
I remember when I first learned what that was, and I was in this crochet live stream, and I just felt like everything was over my head. They had their own language, and they kept saying they were yarning people, and I just finally gave in. I said, "Okay, what does it mean?" I had no idea. So now I like to say that. So, anyways, I'm assuming everybody here knows what it means.
I'm writing names. Newspaper stripe. That's cool.
Oh,
I like that. I haven't
yeah,
bought
Michael.
it.
I asked him if he wanted me to make him something, and he picked out a manly yarn, and it's black and white.
Of course. My grandsons were so used to me giving them hats and
He's more
scarves.
boring than me.
And I haven't done any crocheting,
Yeah, I
y'all.
promised him I wouldn't make him another scarf.
I am so far behind. I'm still playing catch up. I see Papa's Kitchen came in the house. The Stock Explorer Nora's here, and Laura yarned me the other day, y'all. She yarn bombed me with a prize that she won, and she's sending it to me, and she's such a blessing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. So I'm going to be checking my mailbox sometime this weekend, and hopefully that package will arrive, and I can do a video on it. I just love getting friend mail.
Yeah. I'm doing toboggan hats. It's gonna have glow in the dark decor. Butterflies.
I've done those.
Butterflies on
I
hats.
saw
Yeah,
that.
I've done those before.
That yarn.
I got this blanket that has glow in the dark decal on it. So I'm gonna cut the blanket apart,
That's
take
crazy.
the decal, glow in the dark, and put it on the toboggan hats. Isn't that fun?
Oh yeah, I did that for my grandsons one year too,
Oh, cool.
so that they would be seen when they go out with their mom and dad in public at night, so that people would actually see them. And my husband has it too.
That's how funny. So I have black.
Can you crochet one with a leash?
I need to. Let's see.
I want to
might
take
make
that
some
glow in the
myself.
dark stuff and make one of those plushy octopuses for my granddaughter with all the curly little arms.
Oh, that would be cute.
I like the jellyfishes, those cute little jellyfishes. I want to make that. And there's this crazy
Yes,
jellyfish
I
hat
love
somebody
those.
made.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, and the
Regis,
hat.
please.
I asked my daughter, I said, if I make this for you, are you going to wear it? And I got no answer, so I ain't making it.
I would wear it. I'll tell you what.
I'm so happy, Rita. If you'd like to come up on panel, I can drop your link. You can come up and chat with the ladies. and tell us about your
Alrighty.
channel because you got so many good things going on. This lady cooks,
Come
y'all.
on, Rita.
Yeah.
She makes me hungry. I'm telling you.
Girl, you made me
Like
hungry.
food.
with Dumplings. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and y'all, the
Oh
chicken.
my
and
gosh. You
dumplings-
know what? When she was showing, Miss Susan, when you were eating, when you were taste testing that, we had just been to Walmart. My husband's like, pick yourself up something for dinner. And I got these two little crusty, hard chicken sandwiches out of the Walmart deli. And I'm like, Miss Susan, you're rotten.
You know, I've never.
Hello, quiet listener. Welcome in.
Hello.
I just wanted to come up and tell you thank you for coming to my Sunday
Hi.
flute playing and story reading.
Well, I've really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for doing it.
Look,
It brings me joy.
I love all these ladies, y'all. I love everyone that is out in our chat too. I love these channels. I think that we're going to knock the socks off of YouTube when we
yeah, you tell
when
them.
we become almost rich and famous. If there's such a thing, I don't think there is, but anyway,
Well,
I really enjoy all of y'all.
I
So-
enjoyed it to be all that, just having fun and meeting people is the whole reason, right?
My Mr. Hill is in the house. Welcome, my husband.
all right.
He's at work, y'all. He's slacking it on the job.
Uh,
He's sneaking in to see what his wife is up to. But we do really enjoy all of y'all coming on. So I know Missy's got some giveaways going on.
yes, people still have till 2:00 today to get some clue words on the PayPal and the retail gift card giveaway. Then I'm gonna start with the Christmas stuff. If you're a veteran, you're a YouTuber and a veteran, I have the veterans giveaway that is just for veterans. That the drawing will be on November 10th, and I'm doing $20
Whoa.
Visa gift card for that, and I have some other things that I'm giving away to veterans, and they just have to be a veteran that's in. That's it. So, and I'll enter them.
Yeah, he's eating.
He's a veteran here on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like my husband's eating a late lunch, y'all.
Eh,
And Bonnie has brought a friend up. What is your friend's name?
This is Diesel's son.
aw.
Oh,
We're
my
calling him
goodness.
Trouble because he was what they call shrink wrapped when he was in the egg. I had to help him get out because the membrane was like wrapped around him. And he's Trouble, all right. He's the same size as Gertie. She hatched him out. Boy, you're noisy.
Oh, he's going to be beautiful.
And she's having a.
Aw.
He's got the little spot on his head, like his dad, and he is a little something else. He picks on his mom. Hey now, look at that little comb.
Yeah, gorgeous. Missy, we do have a veteran in the house. Missouri Outlaw is a veteran, so you need to go over there and check out her giveaway because you might be winning.
Just comment on that video that you want in, and you're in. It's that simple. Love my vets. Thank you all. I hope to bring more veterans to my channel. I have, just so you know, I have veterans groups on Facebook that I'm admin of, and there's thousands of veterans over there in my groups, but a lot of them just don't want to come to YouTube. Okay, so which I respect that, but you know, I want to have a veteran network here on YouTube as well because I want to unite with the veteran issues. You know, and you know, I don't know. I just didn't see anybody doing veteran giveaways for veterans, and so I, you know, will make sure that there's some veterans giveaway for veterans here on YouTube.
There you go.
That's what I'm doing. So if
Cool.
you're interested,
Your husband's combat infantry, huh, Bonnie?
right on.
Awesome. Quiet listener,
yes.
and I forgot your first name. I am real bad with the names. Corey. Victoria. Victoria. I should remember that. I don't know why.
Victoria.
But anyway. Missy, you need to drop your link.
I saw Misty
Hillbilly.
was talking
What
about
do I do?
with our yarn.
How do I drop my link? I forget.
Hillbilly. Type
Hillbilly.
hillbilly. Yeah, she's working with yarn. So what are you doing over there?
This is
How do
glow
I
in
find
the
it?
dark
Oh, hold
paracord.
on. I'll go
Oh,
to my
cool.
phone.
And
I'll go to my phone
this
and
is
do it.
just
Hang on.
regular paracord.
Oh, wow.
I make sashes so for like hikers, outdoors type people, so that if you got a pack on, you have the sash across you and it has pockets. I've made
Oh.
two and gave them to
That's a good
friends
idea.
because they carry a weapon.
That'd be good for eggs.
They wanted to have the weapon ready,
So,
able to get it
Billy.
get to it quickly. So
Yeah.
I made two sashes for them to carry their weapons across.
Okay, somebody's got a YouTube channel going.
I have one up here, but it's
Okay.
muted. Hold on, let
You
me
need
see.
to take your tab down because it'll pick up on it.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think so.
Got my thingamajiggy in there.
So that's really neat. I never would have thought about making a sash for somebody for hikers or anything like that. That's a
And
cool
it is
idea.
paracord, so if they needed to, they could either take a pocket off and use that, depending on how much paracord they would need for whatever, or they could take the entire sash apart and have plenty of paracord to do whatever with.
That's a great idea.
But
I
once
never would
you take it
I wonder
apart,
if that
that's
would be
it.
good. I wonder if that would be good for our homeless community because we have a lot of homeless men that come through our church for their. We do room at the inn at our church. I wonder if that would be good for them.
What's up?
Well, it can be weighty. I took it apart, but I did a mat, for the floor of a tent.
Right.
And it was about a twin size mat that you could put under your sleeping bag. And it was so heavy. And then I tried to do a backpack also with the paracord, but again, it was so heavy that it wasn't feasible. The sashes are a little bit heavy, but because of the way your shoulder is holding it, and then if you have a pack on, it holds it also. It doesn't feel very heavy.
Well,
What
that's
you
a great
making?
idea. She's making a sash.
What?
A sash to go across you that has pockets in it for hikers.
Pretty background. I like that. Woo-wee.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
got a nice background. Y'all, if my husband's still on here, y'all tell him that he needs to do a live with me.
Yeah, come on now, Mr.
Yeah.
The Mr. Hillbilly.
We'll have to do it on the weekend though, because he works all week
This
long.
is
He's a hard
called-
worker.
I'm sorry. It's
Alright.
called Skookum Lake here in Washington.
Ooh, I love me some lake views. Mm-hmm.
You're in Washington?
Yes,
You used to
Wow.
be my neighbor.
Washington
I was in
State.
Portland.
I'm in Tri-Cities. About 30-minute drive into Oregon from where I'm at.
Wow.
Oregon, I want to go. So
I know
Miss
Missy's from
Oregon.
Oklahoma. Where are you from, Bonnie?
Originally, well, I was born and raised in Chicago, but I kind of did this around the United States. I went over here down to Florida, over here to Texas, up to Arkansas, over to California, up to Oregon, and now I'm in South Carolina. And I can't really explain how that all happened. But
Well, that's
I was
great.
10 years in Oregon. I loved the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, this is the other side of the lake. Oop, let me get out the way if I can. Go the wrong way.
Welcome in, Urban Garden Chronicles. I appreciate you coming into the house. We have ladies up here today, y'all. I am just so impressed. Well, y'all, I am. I have 1,974 watch hours, which means I'm almost halfway there. And my views, though, hit 28,000 this week. I was excited about that. 28,000 views. And my video that I put out yesterday, the chicken and dumplings, I had 80 likes on it so far. I'm really hoping it goes viral. I don't think it will, but I'm really hoping it goes viral because everybody makes dumplings different. and mine was a little bit different than Miss Rita's or some of the other people that were commenting. And it's perfectly okay to use canned biscuits. I've done it in the past. They taste just as good, but I have never been a good dumpling maker until the last few years. I really honed in on that art of making dumplings. So I was impressed with myself on that one.
My
But-
mom used to use
I'm so
chip.
hungry after watching your video.
Okay, y'all are talking over each other.
Sorry.
Okay, what did you say, quiet listener?
If you guys like cooking videos, I have a couple. One is my tuna patties, and the other is an upside down blueberry cake.
Oh, yum. Sounds
I would
good.
eat that.
Bonnie, what were you trying to say, honey? Were you talking to?
No, it was
I was gonna say my mom used to use the Jiffy Mix, the all-in-one where you like add an egg or something and just plop them in by spoonfuls.
Yeah. She made sweet dumplings then, didn't she? What
We
about
ate
you,
'em.
Miss? Yeah, what did you say, Missy?
Oh, I forgot. I don't remember now.
Well,
Post-it notes, guys.
Post-it
No,
note. Missy writes all the time. I know she does.
I do
I
right
see her
now.
with the list. The Carolina Kind of Family Homestead, welcome in, and you're new here, so welcome in, welcome in. We're so glad that you
Oh,
came.
Carolina. Yay, a neighbor.
I'm going to stop right here, and I'm just going to say this because we do have a couple of newbies in the house. If you come to when you come to my live, I write your name down. I have a list that I'm doing. I got everybody's name on here so far.
Post-it notes.
And I will go by your channel and I check out your channel. If you're new, I will subscribe to your channel if I like your content. Now, if it's something that I will not watch or is offensive to me, I won't subscribe to you. But I do appreciate you coming in.
I throw a whole lot of yarn.
Yeah. And
You've seen that, Susan.
yeah, this channel is all about growing your friends, having a long bus. Let's put it that way. And
Yeah.
hey, Barb, we welcome you in too, honey.
Get on the
But
bus.
And everybody
want
shout her out because the more people that come to this, the better it is for us. Everybody shouting this Susan out.
Yay,
because
chicken.
this is
Yeah.
a great channel
I
and
have to
network.
drop down, hun, because my great nephew needs me.
Okay, well, thank you for coming up, quiet
Oh.
listener. We appreciate you, Victoria.
Bye,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Victoria.
Drop your link in the thing before you leave, though, honey.
I'll be in the
I'm
chat.
gonna
I'm gonna
subscribe
let
to
you
Okay.
in even if
Oh,
I'm
I got
busy.
you.
And Rudy, we welcome you in. So if you come up to my lives, it's all about growing your channel, and all the action is really happening down there in the chat because I want you to drop your links. In order to drop your link, you type in the word hillbilly. And then other people can go to your channel. They can check you
Right,
out. They
right.
can leave you comments. We ask you to watch 3 to 5 minutes of a video on anybody that's in the chat. Then like and subscribe because of YouTube. They will wash away comments and buses.
Do
So
what?
we want buses, buses backwards. So we're here to build friendships up, and all of these are small channels, and we all need to grow. And the best way for us to grow is to connect to one another and to promote one another. And that's what I do here. I promote you, and I really do enjoy chatting with other channels. I enjoy doing the shout outs. I enjoy sending out friend mail. I enjoy getting the friend mail. And it's just been a really good start for my channel to do this. And if you haven't done a live before, you have an opportunity to come up here. Thank you, Bonnie.
Hang on, guys. I want y'all to pray about this right here. You see that?
Yes, that man
That's my
needs
stalker. He's here at the
Is that
entrance
going
of
on
my
right
driveway.
now?
Is he
That's
doing that
on.
now?
That camera that he's parked in front of that is my driveway. So he's parked right in front of my driveway. I can hear his truck. I know it's the sound of his truck a mile away.
Well, we're going to stop right now and we're going to pray right now for Missy.
That man, not just
Yeah.
for me that I need safety, but plead the blood of Jesus over his salvation, his soul, and this. And if anything, if he's too hard-hearted to be saved, God knows he's going to be saved and he's not going to be saved. To stop him in the name of Jesus, to bring justice, to stop this because they're protecting him. And that's why he keeps doing it. I have a
We're going to
fight-
stop right now, Missy, and we're going to pray. So give us
Man,
just a moment. Everybody,
Live stream.
let's pray for Missy and for this man. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you right now in the name of Jesus, and we ask you to place a hedge of protection around Missy, Lord, from the top of her head to the soles of her feet, and protect her property from this man. This man, I know, has crashed through her fence. He is stalking her, Lord, and he needs to stop. We need you to place angels before him so that he cannot reach Missy. And Father, we ask you for his salvation. We plead the blood of Jesus over him right now. We ask you to soften his heart, open his eyes and open his ears, and put people in his way that will give him the gospel of Christ. And Father God, we thank you for the testimony of Missy's life, because Missy is saved. We thank you and praise you for that, Father. We thank you for our friendship. We thank you for everything that you have done, are doing, and will do on behalf of Missy right now in the name of Jesus. Thank you again, Lord. Amen.
Jesus, thank you so much.
Amen.
Prayer is the most powerful thing. It's the most powerful thing. But,
I do believe in the power of prayer. As a matter of fact, y'all, we need to be praying for Mennonite Farmhouse, Miss Leanne and her husband. They lost their corn crop. One of their corn bins
Jesus,
caught on fire, and they have had the fire department out there several times. So we need to be praying for them. I've reached out to her because I think the small YouTube community would come together to help them out if they needed the help. And, it's a big loss for them, because I'm sure that feed is for their animals. A lot of that feed was for animals, but it's also their livelihood. When you bring that feed in and you lose it like that, that affects their livelihood. And we need to be praying for our farmers, because they depend on that diesel fuel to run their equipment to get the crops in from the fields. And we have a serious gas shortage in this country. And I'm not going to say why, but y'all know why. But the diesel fuel, from what I understand, one of our senators came out a few days ago and said within 25 days, this nation will be out of diesel fuel. We already know that the Mississippi River's dried up. That is a major hub of transport for our nation. Up and down that river, barges go every day, and they can't get through. So they're dredging the river so that the barges can get through. We've been in a drought. With this gas shortage, that means it's crippling our transport system of this nation. And that also means that we are going to have to buckle down and really get serious about our prepping. If you have not stockpiled, please do not wait. Get you some groceries in your house and know that you're going to be able to eat, because this is not a game that we're in. This is a war within our nation, y'all. And it's within our borders. And unfortunately, it's coming from the enemy is from within. Y'all remember that movie, The Enemy Within? Well, we're living that right now. And I hate to get serious, but when we started praying, the Lord just impressed upon me how important it is for us to understand. My dogs are going crazy. A plane flew over, y'all. But it's important.
I was just getting ready to yell at mine. That was yours, huh?
Yeah, that was mine. The Lord just impressed upon me just how important this is, that we pay attention, because he has been giving us subtle hints for a while now I know that he's given me messages and dreams and visions. And I mean, I see things and all of a sudden these thoughts just come to my mind out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, Lord, I know that's you because I'm not going to be thinking of this on my own. But we need to be really, really thinking about everything that we buy in the stores, because I had a vision the other day that we were buying clothes, and as soon as we put the clothes on, we got sick. So we already know they're doing it to our food, so you also have to watch what you're buying when you buy it. But Dollar General had canned treat, $2. It was $2 or $2.25 a can. It was actually cheaper than their store brand, which was $2.65. We stocked up on what we could. They only had 2 cans of treat in the store, so we bought those 2, and then we bought the store brand. Just have canned meat on the shelf in case something does happen, or if we lose power and we can't cook in our house, we have to go outside to cook or do whatever. We need to do that to make sure that we're providing food for our house or for our family. And I know this is very heavy on a lot of people's minds right now. So I just ask you, that Keystone ground beef, if you can get that, that's great stuff. Somebody still got their YouTube on. I'm hearing a
no.
Not on your phone or anything.
I may have you up too high.
That might be it.
I'm deaf in this ear.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Is that better?
I think so.
Say something.
Do y'all hear it? I'm still hearing it.
La 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 la. Oh, it ain't me then.
I know that they were having problems with StreamYard the other day, so it may just be StreamYard and YouTube were not cooperating the other day on some of their videos. So I don't know if that's what's going on. But we need to be really, really paying attention to what we're buying in the stores. We need to be paying attention to making sure that our vehicles are filled with gas. And especially if you have a diesel run vehicle, you need to make sure that you got that vehicle filled, because you may not be able to get gas next week. Hey, Bad Stang, I'm glad you're in the house. Thank you for coming. And my Raindrop Life, thank you for coming in. I think you're a new channel, so welcome in, welcome in. I hear the babies chirping.
Yeah,
everybody
over a hot
show
dog.
up to a live stream, or Wednesday live stream.
Really? I'm so glad that y'all came in. I really do welcome you in, but y'all be prepared, because we don't know what tomorrow brings, but I always hope for the best and prepare for the worst. And I've been like that all my life. My parents always made sure that there was plenty of groceries in the house. My mother raised a garden every year and froze the majority of the food. My grandparents lived in a log cabin down in Mississippi, y'all, until the mid-1970s. Oh, how sweet the baby. Bonnie, what do you want to say?
She was crying to come in.
You know when you have a dream and then you don't remember it until something triggers it?
Yeah.
I had a dream last night, because I was thinking I live near the lake, so in my dream, in my state of Oklahoma, net fishing's not allowed. You can use cast net. I have a cast net. You can only use it for bait. So there's no regulations about cast netting. Somebody was doing cast netting at the lake, and they were doing it for big fish. And I don't know why that just came to me about that. Like, I don't know if that means people, when something happens, we're going to get desperate and start going to the lakes, and you know what I mean?
It's already happening here, Missy. We have people that are poaching already, and so we take our garbage to a dump. We don't have garbage pickup here. And
Well,
That's
the
that's
guys,
private lakes for people to be doing that.
yeah, the guys at the dump have already reported several
can't
vehicles for
properly
dropping off carcasses.
reproduce like they need to reproduce. You know what I mean? That can actually harm the lakes. People
Yeah.
they have it,
Okay, go start laying your-
regulations
in bed.
and limitations for a reason, so that it, keeps the natural, recycling, or what is it, reproduction levels of all species. And if people start doing that in the lakes, it's
Don't
going to
help any.
harm the
Yeah.
reproduction.
See here, hunting season. We have a hunting season.
Do that unless
We also have a CWD in our deer, and so it's dangerous for you to
What's
go
that?
and poach deer without having that deer tested, because they don't know if it can cross over to the human brain or not. It's a brain disease that affects the deer, so it's very dangerous.
Oh,
And I know that people are going to get desperate. I know they are. But there are people that are already doing that. They're already in that desperate situation, or they have that mindset that they're fearful. I don't want y'all to be fearful. I want y'all to be prepared. It's faith over fear always. Right. Yes, I want to go up. I'm ready for the Lord to come.
yeah.
I'm ready to leave this gig.
Now. We want to
I'm
go
ready.
home now.
Yeah, we're ready to leave this gig. We're ready for the mansions in heaven, but I want a little cabin and off in the woods somewhere.
That's how I live, but it has its dangers, because I'm surrounded by forest, and it does have its dangers. People can, you got to have security, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. So anybody new that's in the house, I do ask you to drop your links. You type the word hillbilly. Matter of fact, some of my other folks need to drop their links so these new people can connect with you also. We are all about connecting and growing here. The action is really
Raindrop
supposed
Life.
to take place in that chat. And if y'all want a topic talked about, just talk about, start talking about it in the chat, and we'll try to pick it up.
In the house.
Hey, AR
Oh, we'll
Guns.
ignore you.
We're so glad that you're here. Well, I appreciate you coming by, AR. I really do. You stay safe out there on the road. Appreciate you.
Life. I'm throwing you yarn. Whoop whoop.
Yarn.
Yes, we've been yarning today, y'all. We're telling yarns too.
If there's any veterans in the house, I have a veteran only giveaway. It's for Veterans Day. And so doing a veteran.
Want to see the fat quarter I got?
You have to be a veteran subscriber, a veteran YouTuber. You have to be a veteran on YouTube. And
fat quarter.
Oh, that's pretty, Bonnie.
With footballs.
That's pretty. I like that.
It's little footballs. I'm gonna make it into a chicken diaper. For Gertie. So she can watch. She likes to watch football with us. She's the weirdest little thing.
Oh,
so I'm making her own little special football diaper.
You need to do it. Hey, videotape that. Put that on your YouTube channel. I bet that'll go viral. A chicken
that will.
With a diaper.
You're making a chicken diaper?
Well, I make the little.
People would watch that.
I make the little covers that go over their back. When they get too much rooster love.
Oh.
To protect them, I make those.
I will watch the chicken watching football. Yes, I would. I've watched that video. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, my Raindrop Life, for coming by. I really do appreciate you.
And you make a short of that, like a short video with music. That'll really help.
I totally could.
Yeah.
Yes, she's got some great shorts. She needs to put more out.
There's this guy who has his whole channel was just a chicken doing some kind of weird chicken dance. And he had
chicken diaper.
Millions of views, right?
Yeah, and CNC Farm has been putting out their cats. they're doing shorts on their cats, and they are just hilarious to watch. Yes, Bad Stang. I'm talking about Rooster Love, and they look. We've got 3 rows,
I'll get her.
and they each have their ladies that follow them. And we've got one that struts because he knows he's the big Roo on campus. He knows the ladies love him.
Oh, funny.
You don't like me, little buster.
Yeah, Victoria, I appreciate that. She says, I am not, but every man on my father's side has been in military service in a war, most of them.
Well, there's just got to be veterans on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's all.
But which one is this one?
Gertie.
That's Gertie.
This is Gertie.
We hear a lot of talk about Gertie.
She's the one that hatched out
Oh,
the 2
my
kids.
goodness. Oh, cute.
Oh,
Gertie.
Loves football.
My
Gertie
friend
is Gertie.
Say hello, Gertie Bird. Oh, she wants her babies.
Yeah.
Oh, how funny.
Oh, that sounds like you before you got married, Bad Stang. Well, you know, my big rooster's at work right now. I don't know if he's still listening. He may be back from lunch now, but he was here earlier. Isn't Gertie pretty? Oh, that's sad, Victoria. She said they were all gone now except for her nephew. Well, I've got
Oh,
on my husband's side, we've got three brothers that were all Marine Corps, and one of them went back and upped again and became Army also. So he's got two gigs that he's done.
what?
Thank you for doing that, My Rainbow Life. I
What?
appreciate you dropping your link.
Well, come here.
Y'all make sure you drop the word hillbilly in the chat so everybody can
Oh,
connect. I know most of us have already
Yes.
connected. We've got some newbies in here that need to connect with you also. AR said he used to have a Roo when he was 11 years old and had 10 hens.
Oh, my
Yeah, you
word.
know that Roo was having a lot of fun. And rabbits are just as
Yeah.
bad as the roosters, let me tell you.
Look at that. Look. Taz, come on. Oh, go play. Go play. Yuck. Yeah. I
Y'all
don't know
got
where
to
that
see my
mouth's
little-
been.
Y'all got to see my little Roscoe a while ago, and
Yeah.
my cocoa bean is outside. I've got the door where they can go in and out right now, so they won't be bothering me too bad, hopefully. Old school with a modern twist. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm so glad that you're here.
Yeah. What? What?
I think we just recently connected with you, and I really do appreciate you friending me, and I'm
Okay.
getting to know your channel.
No.
So
he
thank you
cannot
for
come
coming
in.
by. Please drop the word hillbilly so that other people can connect with you also, because we want you to grow. Now, I'm going to go back in my thing, and I'm not on the right page. Too far over.
Oh, hey, my raindrop life. I'm checking my comments to make sure that
Missouri Outlaw has a little over 600 buses, and
thank you, Missouri Outlaw.
he is on his way to 700. So y'all go by and check out
That's you, Betty.
Missouri Outlaw if you haven't already, and bus him. Bad Stang had a little over 400 when I checked last, and we want him to get up to 500. We really like your channel, and I think that you have some awesome content.
I'm caught up on my comments. Good deal.
Mad Dogs Forge, welcome in. You're
What?
somebody new. Dogs Forge.
Hello, hello. Drop your link so we can throw you some yarn. I don't know what they throw, but I throw yarn.
And Creating with Sherry said when she was in middle school, she bought a baby chicks home for the weekend. My mom was not happy with me, but they kept us up all night. Yeah, they will. They chirp all the time, y'all. And they eat all the time. And they poop all the time, don't they, Bonnie?
Yes.
And Old School says, yes.
I wasn't going to
yeah,
say anything. But when I had Gertie, She left me a little present on the floor, and Taz
Really?
came and cleaned it up
Oh
Ew.
boy,
and was licking my face.
lovely.
Ew.
The peeping and the pooping.
The peeping and the
Nasty.
pooping. But Old Schools is a Buckeye from Ohio, and Mad Dog is from Michigan, and Creating with Sherry Jones is in Michigan also, y'all. So y'all make sure you
Cold up there.
keep in contact with one another, because we know we're going to need these contacts. God forbid something happens to the internet, we're all going to be screwed. So y'all, when you get
Well,
that
we need to get
email,
everybody's
save them addresses, because that may be our only way to stay in contact with one another.
My address is on
What
my
stitch are you doing?
to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just doing single crochet. I'm doing single
Oh,
crochet.
okay.
You
You did
hat.
something.
I like the single crochet for hats because it's close
Nice
together.
one.
Yeah. Bad Stanks from my area.
Uh-huh.
He's from West Tennessee.
The
And
warms.
old school with a modern twist. They said they had guineas and chickens. And guineas, I'd love to have some guineas. They're very loud, very protective of your property,
Great
from what I
tick
hear.
Great tick eaters.
Yeah, and we had ticks
Lenny
before
and
we
Twiggy are
started
very
letting our
loud.
chickens.
That alpha gal is life altering. I have it from a tick, so I can't eat them out.
We had the Lone Star tick in our yard, and I know we had it. But that's one of the reasons our chickens free range now, is because they'll eat ticks.
Yeah.
And we have not had a tick problem this year, thank God.
But just so y'all know, I discovered yesterday when somebody dumped a vulture onto my car. Well, actually,
I saw that.
it was in the water. It was on the road. And then, so I called the wildlife person because it had been shot down to be placed to be a menace. So I have my suspicions who did it, but I didn't see who shot it down. Nonetheless, when I called the wildlife ranger, he said, well, it was probably from the flu. There's some kind of avian flu that affects the birds. He says it's highly contagious. It's highly lethal. And he says it's very rare, but humans can get it. So here we have this dead animal. I'm like, well, this needs to be disposed of because, free roaming chickens, stray dogs will be, spreading it everywhere. And I wasn't aware of it. I didn't know anything about it. But he says it's worse this year than ever before, and it's killing all birds, all species.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't affected our flock any, and
that's good.
We've been blessed with that. Old School with Modern Twist wants to know who all is here with me. I have Bonnie that is here, and she is with Faith and Feathers, and Missy's channel. That's Missy.
Yeah.
And Mila Santos, welcome in. I think you're new here. If you would, just drop the word hillbilly and drop your link. We'll get people hooking up with you, and you can make new friends here. You can check out some of the other channels in the chat that have dropped their links. It's all about you guys. We want you to grow.
And if you're a veteran and a YouTuber, I'm doing a veteran giveaway that's just for veterans, and they have to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
$20 giveaway thingy, debit card.
Yeah.
Make
Sherry said
some frenemies.
I don't need any frenemies. I don't want frenemies. I want friends.
No.
There you go.
No. Now that I think about it.
Sherry Jones says the bird flu has been in her county. Yeah, that bird flu thing is scary. And, I know that they have come in and culled flocks in many states. Thankfully, our chickens are pretty much contained in an area. We know where they're at. And for the majority of the time, the majority of the day, they're outside, pecking around in the grass. We don't have a lot of birds anymore like we used to have.
I'm wondering if I've had somebody message to me because I do bird photography, and somebody messaged me that they didn't have any birds in their area. And I just thought it was odd, but I was like, well, just keep putting bird feeder stations out, bird feed out continuously and consistently. But I'm wondering if their area is hard hit by that virus that I didn't know about.
That's possible. I mean, I know that our area is pretty safe because they have released bald eagles in our area for the last several years.
This bird that was in the road, it was shot down. Okay. It had a bullet hole, and so I hate to think a bird was shot down, but I hope it wasn't that avian or whatever. But the ranger said it isn't our area because he said that he was out biking and he found 2 goldfinches dead.
Yeah.
But they're not removing them, and they need any kind of vulture being just dead on the like that somewhere needs to be disposed of because other animals will be feeding on it and then spread it more. That's what I'm thinking. But apparently there's no regulation. We're not making that happen, and so it's just going to get worse. Anyways, but
Yeah,
if you see it, don't touch it because it does spread to humans, though very rare, he said. But try to cover it up or something, bury it, something if you see it.
yeah. Mad Dog Forge says, I am disabled OIF combat veteran. I served in the military for over 22 years and 1 tour in Iraq. You need to go to Missy's channel and get in on her giveaway. She's doing it for veterans only.
Yeah,
so
I'm a veteran, Gulf War veteran, and I'm making sure that all these giveaways on YouTube, that Veterans Day giveaways should be about the veterans. I'm very adamant about that. So it's about the vets. And so I want to make sure that, somebody's doing giveaways for the veterans. So yeah, this is the special giveaway. All you have to do is just be a giveaway or be a veteran. And so go see my video about that.
And I do appreciate the veterans, y'all. Yeah. I really do. Thank you for your service. It means the world to us that you have served us.
Appreciate you.
And our Vietnam veterans did not receive a welcome when they came back home. It was the Native Americans that made sure that they were welcomed home. And they do it in every powwow.
Yeah. I'm Native American too.
See, I worked with the American Indian Association down in Millington a few years back, and we held the powwows every year. And awesome. I do have Native American ancestry.
You look part Indian, definitely, for sure.
Yeah. And I did find out what tribe. Unfortunately, they are not enrolling anybody.
Oh.
It's the Nansemond tribe. And they were one of the first tribes to be introduced to the Pilgrims when they came over.
Oh, so, how cool.
Yeah. But I have, my family history goes all the way back to the Mayflower. I have proof of the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, and every war since then, I've had some family member in. So I'm very proud of our veterans.
Awesome.
We often, when my husband and I go out.
Awareness issues. I do stuff, awareness issues. I try to get a network to bring unity so that we can fight for better legislation. I have a big network on Facebook, but I'm not really doing Facebook anymore, but I do check in with my veteran groups. And so I have thousands in my groups over there, but I can't get them to come over here. So I'm trying to build the veteran network here, to just kind of have unity in the issues that are very serious to veterans. And unity's power, it's my opinion.
Well, here's an issue for you. Here's an issue for you because I was enrolled as an Army reservist.
Oh yeah.
In 1980.
You're a veteran.
Yes, and
girl, you holding out on me.
Well, listen, I can't prove anything because they will not give me my DD-214. They said it was burned in a fire.
Oh, no, you're
in 1970 something. And I'm like, I wasn't even in 1970 something. So how did it burn?
What?
Yes. So this is an issue that's going on with veterans from that era that they can't get their DD-214s. And I know a man that needs it that served overseas and has PTSD.
Keep fighting, girl. Keep fighting.
And he can't get any kind of service help.
See,
because they were withholding his records.
People that can prove that they were in the service, they should just give them credit. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but
let me tell you right now, they have the records of payments all the way back from the first check they ever issued to the first soldier in our country.
Of course they do.
prove.
They have the
Laundry.
checks that they've
Well,
issued to me, but I can't not
Mhm.
prove this. My ex-husband, well,
Yeah,
what
we
happened
don't
was
deny
I got an honorable discharge for honorable causes.
That's-
And my ex-husband took my DD 214 that they gave me at that time because it went through court to get. And he took it and he has it and he will not return it to me. And
You
it's
have to
been,
take them to court.
I can't get it from him. I've tried every way up and down. My daughters even went through his house trying to find it and they can't get it. So, Old
Really.
School, we appreciate you being here.
Well,
Thank
we'll
you
do
so
the
much.
legal that you get your DD 214, either that or you get your credit because that's just wrong.
Yeah, and I have gone to senators and
Well, I'm entering you in my giveaway because you are a veteran. So
well, I appreciate that. But you don't have to. I'd rather you give it to somebody that has served overseas or, that has served longer than me because my service was very short.
yeah.
But I mean, it really is irritating when you know that you served and you can't get your paperwork.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know that they know they have the records. Let me tell you, I'll give you an example. When I was in Desert Storm, I did journaling and I did interviews with people and I kept a very daily annotation, because it was the first actual combat war with women serving in combat. And of course, women have always been participating in war from the beginning of time, but so it was a big deal. So anyway, so I did this journaling, and so I had an interview with Pentagon on the phone back in the late 90s, and they wanted my data, the stuff that I was journaling for the Goal for Illness research, because I was annotating, just different things like that people were reporting in different areas sometimes and all this and that. So, but while I was on the phone with this person from the Pentagon doing a special research thing, he told me everywhere I was, well, I will tell it. He's like, yeah, I saw that because I had been hospitalized I got injured while I was at war. So he told me that on such and such date I was transferred to such and such, medical unit. And they knew everywhere I had been. Every time I convoyed, every time I transferred, they knew. They know. Pentagon has everything. So I don't know why the Department of Defense is playing games like that. It's just people.
Yeah, they've been playing those games for, since 1980 something. They started that, and it's really hard to prove.
They have the financial records. They can go back to. I'm telling you, they keep the Treasury has all those financial records.
And see, he took up my photo ID from the military and everything, so I have nothing to prove it. And I've given them my social security number. Told them, I couldn't give the unit name because I couldn't remember it. But I was stationed in a hospital down in Memphis, Tennessee, that is off Hollywood, and it is a hospital that has no beds in it. It was used during World War I and World War II. That was my unit, and I can't prove it.
Well, you can go to you try going to the actual unit to get your record.
They don't. It's not active anymore. There's nobody there.
Yeah,
they've closed it down.
Not hospital either. Well,
So yeah, but it was a hospital with no beds. Get this,
guys. Hang on a second. I'm so sorry. Go ahead. I'm just going to start releasing all these. I have to release stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to stay here, but I gotta stop talking to them.
Okay. Mad Dog Forge says, watch out for people looking for easy things to steal, like wood, chickens, fuel, and other things. If you can, lock up everything that you don't want stolen. Absolutely. And those driveway alert systems will work everywhere on your property, but you got to make sure that you're getting a different frequency on each one of them. Mad Dog says, I've been ATVs stopping in front of my property looking for things. I'll go sit on the tailgate and clean my M4. Good for you. And ladies, if you live alone and young moms with children, go get you a pair of old boots at the thrift store and set them out on your front porch. And occasionally move them over or change the position because they're going to think there's a man in the house and they're less likely to attack you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for coming in,
That's
Sherry. I appreciate you. Hugs back. Oh, wow. We've been on here for an hour already. Time is flying.
I'm approving all these. I hold all the comments for review for these clue words, and it's 2 o'clock, so the deadline is over. So now I'm releasing all these clue words. So yeah, I just ask people when they participate in the giveaway to just comment the clue word in a separate comment and then comment a regular comment so that I don't have videos with no comments sitting there, with no comments, because I can't approve them until the day of.
Right. Y'all make sure that you hit the thumbs up for me. I really would appreciate that.
And shout out her live stream, guys, because it's more people to come here and it's all more people to be connected to us together.
Yeah. And I try to hit the lives of, several of the people in my chats. If I know that they're doing a live and I can get to it, I try to go to the lives and support them. There's so many ways that we can support each other on this. But the community tab has been given out to just about everybody now, I think. I saw this morning that somebody that usually comes into my chat has gotten a community tab and they have not reached the 500. So they're giving them out. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. It's another way for us to communicate and connect with our friends out there in YouTube land. And we need to be very supportive and using that feature because we don't want them to take it back. We want to be able to use that. And one way to use that is to support other channels and use that. I do a lot of videos when I go through my list. If I really like a video, you're going to be shouted out on my community tab. And that's another way for people to go to your channel and friend you. So that's just something that I do. You don't have to do what I do, but it's just a suggestion. All right, what are you barking at, Coco? Be quiet. Yeah, she's running outside. Faith and Feathers had 39 friends the other day on her channel. I don't know if it's gone up. I haven't gone back over there. But y'all go by and support this lady. She has got some awesome content. And most of them are short little videos. It won't take you long to watch, but make sure. Yeah, it's a lot of funny stuff. She does really funny stuff. You want to watch at least 3 to 5 minutes of a video. You want to like and subscribe and leave a meaningful comment. Don't copy and paste comments from one channel to the next. YouTube really frowns on that, and they will take those comments down. They'll scrub them.
They do what now?
They'll scrub comments if you copy and paste your comments from one video to the next. They actually have people out there doing this.
I never do that, but I didn't know that. Huh.
Okay, Mad Dog, you want to type in the word hillbilly, and then it should drop the link in the chat box for us. Papa's Kitchen had 115 friends, and he has a fantastic channel, y'all. This man cooks, and he really cooks, and I enjoy everything that he has. I'm trying to see who's in chat that I can talk about. Missy is needing watch hours. I know she's still needing watch hours.
Yeah, I'm going to pause when I'm doing my back. I approve all the comments from that are for the giveaways. You got to get 5 clue words to get entered into PayPal entry. So anyways, I'm approving all those. And here's my thing. I had over 800 subscribers left when I came back in July. But I've been gone for 4 years because I had 2 years and 3.5 years. So I had 0 watch time. So it was like, even though I had all these subscribers, it was really like starting over from scratch. And I haven't even hit 600 yet. I'm like 588 last time I checked. So I've got that much since July. And that's not very much. So I've got a long way to go. But I'm over 1K. But that's only because I already had subscribers. I was monetized, and then I had quit uploading. So when I came back, it's just like starting all over again when you ain't got no watch on. I'm grinding.
Mad Dog, I appreciate you coming by. Thank
all
you for
so much.
stopping by and visiting with us, and I hope you come back.
Yeah, and if any veterans in the house, I'm doing a Veterans Day giveaway just for veterans. Just go see that video. It's got the flag on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And-
love hooking up with more veterans. Wee wee. And Susan holding out on me. Didn't even know she was a veteran.
Quiet Listener had 183 friends when I went by her page. Y'all go by and check her out. She has a lot of peaceful videos there that I witnessed, and she does videos 1 p.m. Pacific on Friday and Sunday. She does her. I think that's when her lives go. So you need to go by and check her out. Miss Corky is not here, but Corky's Tea Time had 28 friends, and this lady is so sweet. She loves her tea. She's a real charming lady, and she's opinionated from time to time, but she always has something interesting on her channel, and y'all need to go by and support her, and let's get these channels up to at least 100, if not more. I would love to see that happen. Shout them out on your community tabs, or do a video on them. It doesn't take a lot to do a little video and do shout outs. Rudy's always here, and he's a blessing. And Rudy, I forgot to write down how many friends you have on your channel. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any more on here. And I don't see Candy Dudette here either. She had 89 on her channel. We need to go by. She's always supporting this channel. Y'all go by there and subscribe to her too. It's Candy Dudette. Please Send Goats is her channel. So y'all please do that. I would really, really, and truly appreciate that. It would mean the world to me to see their channels grow. We want to all grow together.
Okay.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what, chicken butt?
Uh-oh.
Sweet potato
Oh, my
butt.
gosh. Oh, my Lord.
Is that a fortune cookie? You got a big
No,
old
that was-
fortune up in there?
That was a sweet potato.
What? Oh, I love sweet potatoes. Them sweet potato fries
Yeah.
that's non-GMO, man. Those are my
Oh,
favorite.
my goodness.
Oh, I love the fries.
Love
Yeah, we
those.
do too. We love.
Mm.
A matter of fact, I got one more day of curing my sweet potatoes that we grew this year in my oven, and then I can put them away in my pantry for the winter. So I'm excited. We'll have about a half a box, a medium-sized packing box full of sweet potatoes for us to eat on. Another way that y'all can get groceries in your house, y'all, is to visit your local farmers in the community, the local farmers markets. A lot of them are closing down for the season, but I know our meat, the guy that brings the meat out, comes out 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weekends a month to bring fresh meat that's organic. And we absolutely love it. We're not paying any more than we pay in the groceries. Actually, we're paying less. So that was amazing.
Sorry.
Okay, does anybody in the chat, would anybody in the chat like to come up? I'm going to drop the link.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to get off here. I got to do my drawing videos because it takes a long time for those to upload, so they'll be ready tonight. So I got to
I
go.
appreciate you coming, Missy. Thank you so much for being on my panel.
Yes. And thank you all so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Missy.
y'all, and I'll make sure I revisit.
Thank you
this
for teaching me
video.
to double crochet.
Anybody I miss, I will throw you some yarn at your channel. I will be there. I promise.
Thank you.
Anybody that comes in after I leave, I'm coming back here. I'm throwing some yarn.
Okay. Thank
God
you.
bless y'all.
God bless you. Well, Bonnie, you were back there being busy.
Hey.
What were you doing?
I was chopping potatoes for Michael's super secret church soup.
Oh boy, that sounds good.
I'm the sous chef. I'm
The
his
sous
sous
chef.
chef. I'm chopping everything up. Yeah, I braised his meat and mixed it all together, and he's gonna finish it off when he gets home. And he promised. I said I'm on with Miss Susan. I said, are you gonna pop your face in front of the camera and say hi to everybody so everybody can see what you look like? And he said yes. So
Yay.
that's his office over there. So if he sneaks
Awesome.
past,
Awesome. We're learning so
Damn,
much
I
about
almost
you,
got a
Miss
cough.
Bonnie. We're learning so much about
I'm
you.
kind of boring though. Did you see all my yarn color?
You're not boring at all. I'm going to have a drink
The
with
biggest
you.
yarn
tea.
stain.
That thing is
Beige.
huge.
I'm boring.
Yeah, that's a good color.
Beige. I'm boring.
One of these days, I'm going to pull out
Michael's
some
was
of
more
my.
exciting.
One of these days, I'm going to pull out and share with y'all some of the Afghans I've made. Now, I've given away all my
I
queen
want to
and
see
king
them.
size. I had
I
king
want
and
to see
queen
what
size
you
Afghans I
made.
gave away. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of stuff. Most of the stuff I do, though, I give away. But I do have a few Afghans, but I have to pull them out of a cedar chest. So I'll do that one day, and we'll share that on a live. That'll
Did
be
you do
fun.
the granny squares?
I'm not going to tell
Were you
you.
doing
They're
granny
interesting.
squares?
I do versions of granny
Man.
squares, but all my squares are textured. They have all the different stitches in them.
Oh.
Yeah. So I do a lot of the textured, almost like an Irish crochet, but I'm doing it with heavy yarn and not the little fine yarn, the fine cotton.
Yeah. I went yarn shopping for the first time in like 4 years, and I brought everything home, and I was gonna jump in, and I lost an eye. I don't know where it is. I got 3 J's, an H, some big weird thing that I got for some project that I don't even remember. I slept since then. Everything is eyes now. Everything's skinny little yarn. What happened? I couldn't find anything for a J hook, and my eye is gone.
I may have an extra eye hook that I can send you.
I need an extra eye for crocheting. Michael's gonna love that.
Yeah, I think I might have an extra eye hook that I can mail to you, so you won't have to go out and buy one.
That would be awesome.
I'll look and
I was
see,
just
and if
at
I
Walmart
do,
yesterday, so
yeah, I'll look and see, and I will let you know if I have it. So if you'll hang on and talk to the folks, if you'll talk to the folks, I'll go look through my big bag of hooks. Just talk to them.
Okay. Can I read them a story?
You sure can.
Once upon a time, there was a little bear, and his name was Bob, and he got lost in the forest. But as he was walking along, a little fairy appeared behind him and said, "Hey, Bob." Oh, please. Okay, I quit. Hi. This is my first time doing this, and I need a keeper. And she just left. So, folks, is anyone in here? How do you know?
A lot of them are probably just
left,
listening.
Susan.
Well, I don't know if there's anybody
And
left
rolling
or
their
not.
eyes. I was telling them a story.
See, I
about a little
crochet.
bear named Bob.
You know what that is, don't you?
Awesome.
That is a sole for a baby's
I'll watch
shoe.
Oh.
Let's see.
I have all my hooks.
I have hooks. I have lots and lots of hooks.
A J, an H, and a J and a J.
Bonnie,
And they
I
don't
have
even
an eye
use that
hook.
anymore, I think.
Bonnie, I
Ah,
have a
yay.
and I know
I've
I
been
have
going
more than
crazy to
one.
crochet. Everybody out there's crocheting. Thank you so very much. I hope I didn't chase everybody away. It's very quiet.
Yeah, I have more than one eye
Is
hook, so
anybody
I'll
in
send you
chat?
an eye hook.
You're gonna send me 2 eyes.
See, well, no, I'm not going to send you 2. I'm going to send you 1. I think I'm going to send you this one.
Okay.
But the funny thing about the eye hook, I want you to see this. Different brands. If I can get it in the camera. Can you tell the difference?
Well,
They're a little bit
are they
different.
like one's kind of
They're
flat like
these are
that,
both by Boyle.
and the other?
Yeah, these are both by Boyle
Lord.
too, but they're a little bit different. So I'll send you one of those because I pick up crochet hooks anytime I see them in a thrift store. So I'm picking them up. But this is a sold to a baby booty or baby boot that I was working on.
How did you do
And I
that?
got one and I didn't get to the other one. So I don't know what I did with the pattern. But I threw that in my bag. But I'll do that. I'll definitely send you a hook. Make sure that you
Thank
email me
you.
send me your address because
I did.
oh, you did? Okay. Then I've got it written down. I will definitely put that in the mail to you and let you have that because I have
Thank you.
too many.
I'm gonna send you a fridge magnet and some stuff.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I wanted to send you some art.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I can't remember what. I slept since then. I can't remember.
I know you had said something about a piece of artwork.
Yeah.
You were going to do something for me, so that'll be interesting. A piece of artwork.
Up close. Did everybody go away?
Oh, he's gorgeous. You do such. You're so talented. Super, super talented.
Thank you. If you like him, you can have him.
Well, he's gorgeous,
He's
and
a
I think I can
Siberian
find
tiger.
a spot for him.
Great. I'll have him in the mail to you. What is today? Is this Friday? No, it's Wednesday. Church tonight.
Yeah. Y'all be praying for our church. We got a big business meeting coming up tonight, and we're voting on spending money during a recession. So that ought to be interesting.
Or not spending money. Yeah.
Well, that's what the majority of the people are saying. Why are we spending money during a recession? Our church is really good about keeping up the grounds and everything, but they have a big project, and it's something that the church does not, an area that the church does not use often, that they're wanting to spend bukus of money on. So we're kind of all looking at them like, are you crazy? But anyway,
yeah,
we're supposed to take care of God's house, and I understand that, but y'all be praying about that because a lot of times churches, these committees will get ideas in their head, and we don't have the funds to fund it, and that's the issue.
God love a committee.
We don't want to break God's bank, but we also want to be good stewards of His money and His house. So y'all be praying about that for me. I appreciate it. Yeah,
definitely.
If anybody wants to come up, I dropped the link. I appreciate you coming and visiting with us. Bonnie, your trip. And I don't know how many thumbs up we got, but y'all please thumbs up my live. I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
We have 4 watching right now. And I think we're going to close
Only 4?
Only 4. I don't know. Everybody's busy these days. Everybody's doing stuff. And I just appreciate anybody that comes by anytime and visits. I really do. Because that's a break in my day. It's a break for y'all. a lot of times people are busy doing other things. They're just listening. So we just keep on talking.
They left
But I
us.
do try
They
to
left us.
I do try to throw in some interesting things here and there. But y'all, Miss Bonnie really could use some new friends on her page, and we want to get her over 100.
How do I
And
put the link?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, and
How do
go
I-
visit her chickens and her dogs, because that's what her videos are about, her chickens and her dogs. And type the word
works.
hillbilly into the chat so your link will get dropped.
Did I
We've
do
talked
it?
a lot about yarn today. We have been on a real
Do you
yarn.
think you're gonna have some time?
Am I
for
going to have
making
some time?
crochet stuff? Yeah, for crocheting. Any crocheting?
Yes, I am, because once winter hits, that's really when I start getting into the crochet and stuff. I will usually sit here at night and crochet. So while my husband's
you
watching,
had a
whatever
big
he's
garden
watching.
too.
Well, we're going to be putting in, we're going to be reworking our garden. Our garden area is going to be reworked. We do have projects coming up on the homestead that we're planning on doing, but I've got to make time for my sewing and my crafts. I just have to. I know that last week we had some lives after mine. I think the Fanatic Connecting Guru has one, the Bud Files, and the Nova Guy. And I'm not sure if there's anybody else out there that does lives, but if you do a live after mine, let me know, or let me know in the chat what day your lives are and what time your lives are, because I want to be able to try to visit your lives. And I try to make notations so that I know when to go. And I need to make me do a spreadsheet or something so I know when everybody goes live. I really do, just so I can remember.
Oh my goodness.
And I think I've had 20 people come through my live today, which is awesome. I would like to see more people coming through. So if y'all would in the future, just share this out and let them know. And I tried to share y'all's out also. You may have noticed, or you may not have noticed, that I do share your stuff out occasionally. So y'all try to do that for me. And let's try to grow this community together and do things together. I got the eye. I got an eye.
I got a J. Bingo.
I'm a hooker. I'm a hooker. This kind of hooker.
Did you hear all the
No.
noise?
No.
The guineas, every rooster. I don't know what they saw, but they were singing for you.
Oh boy. Mine are busy out in the field. The farmers collected everything out in the field, so they're going out there collecting all the worms. They're hunting worms.
Mine are snobs. They won't eat those. They won't eat the earthworms, but they like the $50 a bag mealworms.
Of course.
Monsters.
They got their preferences.
I was gonna say, can't say I blame them. No, no. Yeah. Oh, we got these little things. Michael found them. They're oats with mealworms. I got a bag here.
Is there anybody out there in chat? I don't see anybody chatting. Oh, really? How much was that bag?
They $15, but he loves them. And they're little balls. And they smell wretched, but I call them chicken bombs. If I toss them into the coop, they explode and the chickens go crazy. Or you can roll them in there and they roll them around and play football with them and fight over them. But the guineas like them too, and they're kind of picky. Lenny and Squeaky aren't into much of any of the stuff that the chickens like.
Oh boy. Well, I think we're going to close this out. Bonnie, I really appreciate you being here.
Yay, it worked.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna close this out and call it a day.
Okay.
We have really enjoyed talking to you, and I hope that you come back and talk to us some more. And that maybe you one day will do a live. No, you didn't chase everybody off. I'm just tired. I've got things I need to get done around here before we go to church tonight. Normally we don't get to go on Wednesday nights because my husband gets home from work, but he's taken off early so we can do this with the church. It's that important to us. So
yeah, we got our first Wednesday dinner.
Oh, yum.
The topic is soup. And Michael's like, oh, I'm gonna make my stew. Okay. Knowing that I have to do all the chopping and the so I'll see you at church, kind of.
Kind of. We'll be in church together up there, though, one day. I think we'll be just too busy praising God to even know what else to do.
You playing on the big drums.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate you being here. I thank everyone for coming in. I want to let you know that I love you, but Jesus Christ loves you more. And if you are not saved, Lord, please don't wait another day. Get right with Jesus. Get in the Word of God, because it is going to sustain you when times get really, really tough. So y'all just stay blessed. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss Susan.
Bye-bye. I'll